This is Anna from the blog Hey Mummy. I'm really lucky to have her around with me today to do something
I don't know about that.
rather different.
She thinks she's lucky.
I am very lucky. This is actually really lucky because it's when you have one of those days where you genuinely feel really down, and so we thought we'd make a vlog about Brew Monday.
It's reportedly the most depressing day of the year.
Straight up, Brew Monday is fake. It's just a PR stunt. However, depression is very real. The Samaritans are creating more awareness about this topic and urging people to celebrate the great tradition of simply getting together with a friend to talk things over a cup of tea. So this is our hashtag Brew Monday story. I suffer something every year that's probably as closely labeled to seasonal affect disorder, SAD. That's what I've been told before. The lack of light, the vitamin deficiency, hardy season's over.
The weather's bad, being in debt as well. So many people have spent every penny that they've got on Christmas.
Realistically, how many of you have broken your New Year's resolutions by now?
I know
I have.
Oh my gosh. I was going to exercise every day, eat healthily.
At least you had green tea.
Failed.
I just had 2 coffees.
Coffee's fine. That's all about the caffeine.
So
we
bad.
need caffeine. We're tired mums.
And you just feel really low. And it has come to a point where you've put so much hope and focus into what you want to achieve this year. I know I have. We've just had a massive long chat about what our goals are, what we want to achieve.
Goals that we're going to try and achieve and probably not.
Yeah, exactly. I'm getting a nervous tick just thinking about them. And when all that seems overwhelming and unattainable, I think you need to talk to someone. That's why I'm so lucky.
Do you know what?
I'm so lucky. She's really cheered me up. Just having someone there.
You need a friendship. As parents, you have these kids and life completely changes. The amount of freedom you have changes. The rug gets pulled from under you, and postnatal depression is a massive thing. I suffered massively.
Yes. There's more awareness today, I think, about the realities of postnatal depression, and more people like Anna are willing to actually talk out openly about something that was maybe a bit taboo or looked down on before, and think, oh, she's just not coping very well with the baby. Like, that's not helpful to be told.
Anxious
yeah, exactly. It's just like, that'll never happen to me.
I think it's wonderful that the government is starting to take note of mental health, except that we need to have as much money put into mental health as physical health.
It's all linked together. It's all about the mind and body. It's one whole, and you have to feed your mind and your soul the way you would go to the gym to exercise, to keep fit, to put nourishing food into your body. You want to put nourishing thoughts and that kind of support.
So I know some charities have said this isn't a great thing to label a day as a depressing day, and I totally get that.
Yes.
But anything that increases awareness of depression, people who are feeling down, anything that gives you a bit of a nudge. The one thing you do when you're genuinely feeling down is not pick up the phone and say, hey, can we go out for a coffee? Can we go out for lunch? You just sit there thinking, why has no one called me for a coffee or lunch?
You sit there and you go on Facebook and you see everyone's show reels about how amazing their lives are, what amazing holidays they've had, and you just feel like such a failure. That's the worst thing. Avoid looking at Facebook.
Avoid
sometimes.
Social media
altogether. Because it's not just one day that people get depressed and then everything's fine again. We can forget about it.
And as we said earlier, there's a difference between feeling blue and genuine depression.
So they were going to try and term it Brew Monday, is that right?
Yeah,
Brew Monday.
Have a brew.
And
we loved that idea, didn't we?
Yeah, we
She
literally did.
We're having a cup of tea.
That's the right coffee.
We just said, what a lovely idea, because it could make a massive difference.
It does. It's someone who's been through the same struggles, who's going through the same dilemmas, or just bouncing ideas off Anna. I actually managed to resolve a lot of issues that I've been ruminating in my head for some time. It really has.
And it's so easy to end up
free therapy
in a negative spiral going round and round when you've just got yourself
ruminating.
Obviously, the most important thing, I think, if you really are feeling down and you're thinking that maybe you are suffering with depression, be it postnatally or any other time.
Yeah, during pregnancy.
Samaritan's charity have people on the phones 24 hours a day doing amazing things for people who are in a bad place. And do you know what? It's normal. There's so many of us out there that have really suffered.
If you don't want to call a friend, then call your GP, have a chat, and we'll leave the links for the Samaritans in the discussion box below.
Let's all turn Brew Monday into Brew Monday.